지킬게 for you.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. How y'all doing?
So, we have like a bit of an update, and the update has to do with Taemin. I don't know if you can see my cat. Or yeah. You guys might see him in the background. So basically the update is, I'm gonna go over it right now. You're gonna want to sit down for this.
I appreciate you, and I love you, and you're gonna want to sit down for this video.
You're gonna want to sit down for this. Taemin left Big Planet Made. Yippee! Because he came back from tour and saw everything in shambles and was like, bye, I'm out, I can't do this. Anyway. So, on February 24th, 2026, Taemin officially parted ways with Big Planet Made Entertainment. While the termination was mutual on paper, the context surrounding it raises a lot of questions because there's a lot that we found out after that was weird. And not weird on his end. Taemin is fine, he didn't do anything. That company is weird as hell. And okay, let me explain this, by the way, because someone in the last video was confused that I mentioned Big Planet Made being Big Planet Made. The person who owns Big Planet Made is MC Mong. MC Mong, that motherfucker, which is also, there's stuff going on with him too, but I'm just not gonna talk about that right now. MC Mong is the co-founder of 100. 100 is also owned by Cha Gawon. Cha Gawon is the largest shareholder of Big Planet Made. And Big Planet Made is a subsidiary of that company. So the way INB 100 is one, and INB 100 is basically the version of 100 that was specifically made for XOCBX. Big Planet Made is where Taemin is, and also Bad Villain, and I think that's where VV's is too, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, so that is why we're talking about that, and that's why this is connected, because it's under 100. Like I was saying, his leaving also may cause a ripple effect, and we could expect to see more artists under 100 and its subsidiaries leaving as well if the previous allegations about them are true, which I will talk about later in this video. But also, if you want to like catch up on what we're talking about here, what those allegations against that company are, I have videos explaining it in full. I will have them linked below. But, you know, I'll like briefly explain it later too. Anyway, so there was an article, which I will read later, that even says that according to some sources, Taemin would pay out of pocket would pay staff out of pocket. And if that's true, that's embarrassing. BPM is embarrassing, not Taemin. He's handling it very well. I would be worse. So The Fact made an article. The Fact made an article about this. The Fact also made those articles about the allegations surrounding 100 and how they're allegedly not paying their artists. However, there is a lawsuit going on between them too. So, yeah, so for now I'm gonna read that article. The Fact, who has also made articles about 100 CEO not paying their artists. The article says, the contract period has ended and the exclusive contract is terminated at Taemin's request. The company seems to be in a difficult state to run. According to the report of The Fact, on the 24th, Taemin recently terminated his exclusive contract with Big Planet Made Entertainment. Although the contract period remains, Taemin strongly demanded CEO Cha Gawon to terminate the contract and ended his 1 year and 10-month companionship without any disputes. So basically, now I'm confused because some people were saying that it was because his contract was over and he decided not to renew, but this seemed like he came back and was like, I gotta leave. I gotta go. Like, I'm leaving. Bye. You can't do anything about it. Bye. According to an official familiar with the situation, CEO Cha Ga-won had no choice but to accept Taemin's request. Previously, the fact reported exclusively that Baekhyun, Taemin, the boys, Chen, Xiumin, VV's, Badville, literally every group you can think of under that damn company has not gotten paid. Basically, that's what their article was. The translation is so off right now, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. It just sounds like a lot of hoopla.
It sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla!
Sounds like a...
Hoopla! Hoopla!
It is known that not only did the settlement continue as Cha Ga-won squeezed the singer and 5 billion won unsettled. I guess she overworked them and now owes them 5 billion won. That's how much it needs to be settled. But to other sources say it's 10 billion. What's crazy about that is, and I talked about this in the other video, is a member of the boys got kicked out of the group earlier last year, and the 100 sued him because he spoke out and was like, I got removed without my knowledge, basically. I didn't do anything and they kicked me out. And so then the company was like, we're gonna sue you for saying that. We're gonna sue you for telling the truth. You know, these damn companies, that's what they do. God forbid anybody wants to speak their truth. But CEO Cha committed a serious negligence in signing a contract with an outside company without Taemin's consent. What's that about? I actually have no idea. CEO Cha Ga-won founded 100 with MC Mong in December 2023, and Big Planet Made Entertainment joined as a subsidiary at the time. Taemin signed an exclusive contract with Big Planet Made Entertainment immediately after his exclusive contract with SM Entertainment, which he has been with for 16 years since his debut. In March 2024 ended. So basically when that, because the way this is worded is very confusing, he debuted like a long time. Like, I think it was I 3 when he I think I was 3 when he debuted. Anyway, besides the point. What they're trying to say here is the 16-year contract that he had with SM had ended, so he left and joined this company instead. Both companies are currently led by CEO Cha Ga-won, as in Big Planet Made and 100. CEO Cha Ga-won has not paid a total of billions of won in settlement money, not only to Taemin, but also to Lee Seung-gi from Big Planet Made Entertainment, the boys from 100, and Baekhyun from IMB 100, another subsidiary. 100, Big Planet Made, and IMB 100 are in a state of capital erosion. This was the title of that article they did before. Like, side note, I do have videos where I go over both of those articles that they mentioned, which is like the one where 10.8 billion won in expense, 72 billion won in advance, Cha Ga-won's operation of a modular company. So yeah, I will have those below, and I'll also, yeah. These companies seem to have reached a situation where it is virtually impossible to support their singers' activities. This is why other artists moved following Taemin are also drawing attention. In addition, Cha was seized by the National Tax Service in Hannam-dong, Seoul for tax arrears? What does that mean? I'm not sure what this, because the what's it called? The translation is so off. None of this makes sense to me right now. And his co-ownership of her husband, La Novio, and accused of fraud under the Aggravated Punishment Act for specific economic crimes in Intertech Company A. As a result, he was seized and left in a state of rags. So, one thing that I remember from one of the other articles, by the way, if I sound congested and sick, it's because I am, but I needed to get this video out or else it's never gonna be out there, you know? So basically, another thing that was a big problem in that was that 100 was also not paying. I'm guessing it was Weverse and From that they were not paying, or it could be anyone else too. Whatever program they're talking about that did not pay. Because of that, 100 got sued. And yeah. So, regarding the termination of Taemin's contract, Big Planet Made told The Fact that the exclusive contract was terminated recently under an agreement with Taemin, and he declined to comment on the reason. In another article, this one is from, I cannot pronounce the name because it's in Korean. Oh, it looks like it says Sports Chosun? But the article is on Naver, and I put it through translator, so that's what we're gonna go through now, because the translations, yeah. But the translations are off, like, very off, but it's okay. Shiny Taemin supports employee salaries with his own money. His loyalty also shown. As a result of Sports Chosun coverage, Taemin has provided some salaries at his own expense to continue collaboration with existing staff amid various variables in the recent contract termination process. Some in the industry interpret that Taemin may have provided support himself as the working environment of the staff became unstable at the time, coupled with allegations of unpaid settlement surrounding Big Planet. This is a decision to ensure that the team does not falter, and it is interpreted as a move that reflects responsibility and loyalty to staff who have been together for a long time. Earlier, Taemin recently ended his exclusive contract with Big Planet Made Entertainment under agreement. However, he is reluctant to discuss specific circumstances related to the background of the contract termination. It is known that his future course of action has not been confirmed yet. Taemin is a male solo performer representing K-pop and a main dancer who debuted in a group Shiny in 2008 at the age of 14. I was 5 years old when they debuted. I was not 3, I was 5. And he's been active on the global stage for 16 years. Since 2014, he has expanded his career as a solo artist, receiving favorable reviews for his unique concepts and performances through a number of albums and stages such as The Host, Press Your Number, Move, Want, Criminal Idea, Advice, and Guilty. The chokehold? The chokehold Move had on everybody in the damn industry when it came out. Even now, like, it's genuinely, like, one of the best K-pop songs to ever exist, and that's... After ending his exclusive contract with SM Entertainment in 2024, he moved to Big Planet Made Entertainment and continued his career. However, the industry is paying attention to whether he will join his new agency or the possibility of his own activities. So basically, a lot of people are wondering if he's gonna go to a different company or if he's gonna open one of his own. Which I think he could. I feel like... Sorry. I feel like he's been in the industry long enough to be able to do that and actually treat the artist well. Take the boys with you! Thank you. Did you agree, Leo? You said meow, so that means yeah. Do you think Taemin should open his own company? Do you think so? I think so. I think you should open your own company. I think you could do it. But you don't like people. It's okay. It's okay to not like people. It's okay. I don't like people either. What? Back to the video, sorry. He distracted me. If the allegations are true, it is absolutely insane and embarrassing and unprofessional on 100's end to not be able to pay staff normally and that the artists have to do it themselves. It's like the artists are doing the company's jobs for them, and it's so gross. And don't you dare try to say SM was better, because SM is only good at making me SMH, you know? Like, dude, like, don't get me started. They are the ops on this channel. I have crashed out because of SM so many times because they don't know how to treat their fucking artists. How are you gonna, oh my god, and this is like not even related, but the whole thing with, and I do not want to catch hands with fans of Suju. I don't go here, okay? I don't go here. I don't listen to them like that. If you do, whatever, like, to each their own, you know? Can you stop licking your butt while I'm trying to make a video? I'm gonna have to do this. Anyway, yeah, so they, I guess, SM recently, like, made a thing and was like, if you guys are gonna continue attacking that one dude from Suju who doesn't know how to shut the fuck up, then, we're gonna sue you. And I'm like, and everybody was, like, mad because it's like, where was this with the people who actually, you know, like, they don't protect the girls under their company. They don't. Winter has gotten so much hate within the past, like, year because she allegedly was dating Jungkook, and then Jungkook recently got shit on for cussing. I thought that video was so hilarious. I thought it was funny. I laughed. While we're on the topic of news outlets and articles, fuck you, Korea Boo. No, because every time I am looking for sources and stuff and they show up, I skip it. Them and Panchoa, because, oh my goodness. Goodness me. Because, like, what the hell is this kind of title? It says, their title of their article was Chinese Taemin contract gets terminated after contract violations. The way that is worded makes it seem like Taemin did something horrible and got kicked out. I think it's, like, very annoying because that's not what happened, like, at all. And the way they're like, wording it can be very damaging. Not only is it clickbait at its finest, it's also a very nasty tone they've got there. It sounds like they're trying to say that Taemin is the one who violated his contract and was kicked out of the company, when the truth of the matter is that the company is who fucked up. But either way, he left because he just didn't want to deal with it anymore. If you ever kept up with what was going on with them recently, I feel like it does not take much to put the pieces together. Why do you think he left? Oh, maybe because he's been working his ass off for who knows how long under that company, and who knows how long it's been since he's gotten paid for it. He's Taemin, for crying out loud. It's that simple. But of course, anything for those clicks, huh? It's so obvious that Taemin is smart as hell. He's been in this industry for years and he knows what he's doing. So for those of his fans who are worried, and, you know, you should keep that in mind, that he's been in this industry long enough to know what he's doing. Because if you're wondering if he'd be okay and all that, not sure if that's how you're feeling, like, because I don't know if that's how his fans are feeling. I mean, like, as someone who is a fan of a group that is also under 100, I am scared shitless. As a Dolby whose faves are also going through it because of 100/Chad Gawan's mismanagement, I know how it may feel uncertain, but Taemin is Taemin. He'll hopefully find a place that will treat him well. It's all we can hope for. He will be fine, and this won't affect his Coachella performance this year. He's performing at Coachella. I don't know why it took this long for them to, because he's a performer. He's a performer. I mean, I'm glad that he's getting his flowers, but he should have gotten them a long time ago, you know? Dude, that's literally so crazy, and I'm so happy for him. That's Dada. I don't know why I have that in my script. I said, that's crazy, and I'm so happy for him. That's Dada. That's the GOAT, Taemin. Here are some tweets regarding everything. Let's hope none of them are deleted, because that happens sometimes. Okay, so Pop-Based made a post and was talking about Taemin reportedly covered the salaries of some of his staff members out of his own pocket amid the settlement issues regarding his former company, BPM, Big Planet Made Entertainment. This follows allegations of unpaid settlements involving the company, which reportedly affected working conditions for some staff and artists, including Taemin. Someone quote retweeted it and said, "It's a fan of Taemin, so I trust him." He didn't complain on Bubble about the state of the company. He didn't make a fuss and worry his fans. He paid the staff with his own money, and he left the company clean and free from anything. And he did it like the adult that he is, and the artist he has become. What a king. I'm not sure if that was shade. I'm not sure if that was shade or anything. I think honestly, yeah, I mean he's also Taemin. I feel like if the company did him dirty, his fans would burn their company down. And like actually too. And like actually. Anyway. So someone said, the way Taemin has handled everything speaks volumes about his character. He paid the staff out of his own pocket. BPM signed contracts without his consent, yet he never made a fuss. Who knows how many more things he's dealt with that, and I hope his new company treats him well and the way that he deserves. Okay, so someone made a tweet and it said, BPM did this behind Taemin's back, and the text says, payments from the agency, the report also alleged that the company committed mismanagement, including signing deals with outside partners without Taemin's consent. So just an assumption, but Taemin probably added limited power of attorney into his contract with BPM, and BPM breached it, so naturally the contract became voidable. Taemin, you're smart as fuck, and it's so sexy. Okay, so this person is quite the character, okay? I keep seeing their posts everywhere, and like I love the energy. I don't know what's even happening. I don't know what the tea is surrounded Baekhyun, but they're like a Baekhyun anti or something. Like they're over here. They keep reading him to filth all the time, and I'm like, I don't even know what he did. I don't know. I don't go here. So Taemin cuts ties with Cha Gawon over unsettled payments and gross negligence, terminates contracts. But CBXLs and BBHLs? BBH? Yeon Baekhyun. Okay. I was about to say, is that like a... not a BBL, maybe it's something different, but no. Okay. Are telling me that Cha Gawon is a respected woman in the industry, and that CBX is in a good place and has no problem. I'm guessing CBX fans, some of them are like bootlickers, is what I'm getting here. Like they're over here like, Cha Gawon, we should trust her. Like she knows what she's so respected in this industry. You know who else is very respected in this industry? Taemin. But I don't know, because I don't go here. I don't know what this person's personal vendetta against Baekhyun is. It's always Baekhyun too. Anytime it's like, okay, but when did Baekhyun do that? Baekhyun, I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, on the main too. Like I don't know what this beef between this person and CPX is, but hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I also heard that allegedly, Schumann is planning to leave IMB 100, which is a subsidiary to 100, but SM is only willing to allow him to come back to them, like back to SM, which why would you ever willingly do that? But not Chen and Baekhyun. But I don't know the truth of that at all. So it's all alleged, but damn, that's tough. I don't really understand the tea, so I won't speculate further. But I don't know. I guess some people were saying like, oh, he has a sugar mommy. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I like blinked and everybody was saying everybody at EXO had one, and I'm like, what? I'm like, this is so unserious. I'm like, you do you, dude. That's not my business. I'm sorry. Someone said, oh, it looks like it's a thread. So, notice how Taemin prioritizes his career and himself and chooses to leave a company the moment it doesn't satisfy his needs / fulfills his desires and vision anymore, instead of endlessly complaining about the company, yet staying out of comfort. That's Papa to you. That's Dada. I know Dada, and like he would never do something like that. Is that how Is that that's how I'm imagining the CBXLs that person was talking about are talking about Chagawan. That's Dada. Like, I know Dada, and he would never do something like that. If anything, she's low-key lying.
Baby, that's my brother. Like, I know Dada, and he would never do something like that. If anything, she's low-key lying. I don't know. Like, I know Dada. Like,
I fucking love that video. Okay, sorry. So I guess, I mean, that's understandable, and I agree. It's easier said than done because some artists don't have the... He's Taemin, so I think, honestly, if he were to leave, or if the company fucked him over, if they were to fuck him over, he would get... Like, the company would get dragged real badly. The person said two other things under that tweet, and it said, he's so true to himself and his art, bro. He truly cares about what is best for his career and not his name or the supposed privileges a company can give him just because it's renowned. He is constantly breaking his own egg and destroying worlds, proving that he is always evolving. Correction, he knows the weight his name has and can do whatever he pleases because he knows his hard work and belief in himself alone can lead him to success no matter what. Leaving so gracefully while caring and paying those around him says so much about him too. I think honestly he's very serious about his work, so he knows, and he, you know, it's very kind of him. Yeah, so this was the article I was talking about, and everybody was like, watch your tone. Cause what is that? Oh, you can really see it. Shiny Taemin's contract gets terminated after contract violations. Someone said in response to that, Shiny Taemin terminates his contract with BPM after repeated contract violations by the company. There, fixed it for you. No, for real, what the fuck kind of title is that? So, yeah, someone said, correction, he terminated his own contract. The wording of this is definitely intentional. Korea Boo, I know what you are. Stay away from Taemin. Taemin's not what you fuck with. No, because one thing I know is that, like, when it comes to, like, Shiny, EXO even, their fans, you don't fuck with them. Because they will skin you and then tie you up by your fingers and then beat you up with stones repeatedly, and then they're gonna throw tomatoes at you because they're like, well, why'd you say that about my fave? You don't wanna mess with them. Okay, so someone else said, oh my god, this person's name is CBX Endings. What is the can someone inform me? Can someone inform me, like, in full depth? I think I'll look into it too, but what is going on? Taemin fans said Chagawan isn't CEO of BPM2, so her corruption wouldn't affect Taemin. But she owns 50% of BPM, and this is how much control she has. CBX stans will still be in denial. I'm guessing they're trying to tell them, hey, wake up, your faves aren't safe here either. But they're like, what are you talking about? Like, my faves are very safe here. Really? Oh, he's sweet. Okay, it seems like Taemin is preparing for what's to come and will be announcing a new beginning soon. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be alright, and I'll keep everyone updated on that if anyone wants me to. Also, the Boys' Hyunjae recently had an interview with Mary Claire in which he said, I have a lot on my mind. I really want to meet the fans soon, but I'm in a situation where I don't know when that will be possible. I also turned 30 this year. Sorry. Hyunjae, I love you. No, I didn't say that. It was Leo. Leo called you Unk. Anyway, I also turned 30 this year, and I'm only now starting to think about the future bit by bit. I've come to realize that life doesn't always go the way you hope. It would be great if only good things happen. But I'm learning to accept that life isn't just about hopes and dreams. So while I'm worried about tomorrow, I'm also excited and curious. How should I move forward? What will unfold? Those are the thoughts, hopes, and concerns I'm dealing with right now. This is both sad and good to hear. It's sad because nobody wants to see their faves suffering. Matter of fact, I hope someone I wish someone could take their pain, double it, and then give it to 100. Anywho, it's also good to know that regardless of what happens, he's strong enough to know how to move forward, and I hope that's the same for all of the boys. We have no idea what the future may look like for the boys since their trademark and discography still belongs to IST. I don't want them to go back there either. So just upright leaving might be difficult for them. It wouldn't be done as smoothly as Taemin unless 100 agrees to just let them go, which no gritty-ass company would do that. Instead, they'll run them dry, and to this day, they keep releasing random stuff like, oh, the boys' tour merch, video and merch, buy now. By the way, their tour ended last year. They're not on tour currently. What is this about? Knowing damn well that if the allegations are true that you left your moms in the hood.
And what I don't like is if the business is true that you left your moms in the hood, somebody go smoke that youth. You don't leave your moms nowhere. You have money and you left your moms there? Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. But if it's not true, Shorty's just talking shit.
If the allegations are true, which they most likely are, because I mean, there's a lot, you know, the money from those products wouldn't go to the boys. And that's the problem. If they were paying the boys and, I don't know, treating them better, there wouldn't be an issue with the boys or anyone for that matter, because this applies to other groups under 100 and its subsidiaries. On a lighter note, Kevin and Eric have made Twitter accounts, and dude, are they chaotic. But the most chaotic is Kevin. Kevin Kevin will just say anything that comes to his mind. I'll put their ads on the screen though so that you guys can follow them. And also, Kevin, Jacob, and Younghoon have created IG channels, which are the Instagram channel. If you can make an Instagram channel so that your followers can keep up with you, and it's like a big group chat, but it's just you speaking, and I don't know how to explain it, but that's, yeah. And that's how they're communicating with their fans, since they are seemingly avoiding from. If you want to know why they're doing that, or why I think they're doing that, I have a video explaining that, and that was like my last one about this. That's all for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. And also, if you're watching this far, let me know what else you want me to talk about. Any other topics. It could be about this, it could be about something else. I do want to make more videos like this in the future. And also, Leo says bye. Since Leo is here, comment a cat emoji if you're watching this far. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. It could be any cat too. I have an orange cat too, so either way. Anyway, bye.